Right. So here we are. We're back. We are back here at Walking Mountain Science Center, right up on the north side of I-70 in Avon, and it is all about Friday at the Museum. How are we doing today? Good.
Doing really well.
And what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Kaitlyn.
Still Kaitlyn. You don't have this alter
Kaitlyn.
ego?
I haven't invented one yet. I'm not feeling it quite yet.
We're gonna come up with one, I think.
For the right day.
And then who are these two creepers here? They don't have names. Do you have a name? What's your name?
Billy.
Billy.
Steve.
Billy and Steve. I got Billy and Steve.
These are my
and
mad
Kaitlyn.
scientist assistants. Now I need a creepy name.
And Kaitlyn. So this is one of the science experiments that you guys are going to be showcasing at Friday at the Museum. Is that correct? So what is it? So it's magnetic slime. How did you make it? How did you come up with it? And show it to us. I got it all over my hands.
Yes, this is a couple days old slime, so it's going to leave a little bit behind on you. But when you make it, it's actually just 3 simple ingredients. It is liquid starch, Elmer's glue, maybe a touch of water. I'm not going to give away my proportion secrets.
Liquid starch, Elmer's glue.
And then the sort of secret ingredient that I will give away to you is iron oxide, which is going to be the component that makes it reactive to magnets like these.
Okay, so where do you find iron oxide? You can't just go to City Market and get it, can you?
Well, you can find iron filings. Have you ever had a magnet that's fallen on the floor and all the little iron filings are attracted to it? So those work too. Iron oxide is going to be the most powerful, and I actually just ordered some online.
Oh, it's wonderful. All right, so were Steve and Billy a part of this process, or they're just here now? Do they watch you do this before?
They haven't watched me do this before, but they are going to be at Friday at the Museum. They potentially will be helping me out, facilitate this activity with all of our guests that are going to be joining us, so they need to know the odds and ends.
So then you guys are mad scientists, is that correct?
Yeah.
And are you done with school? Do you go to school, or do you have the day off?
All 3.
All three. All 3. How about you there,
Really mad.
Stevie?
All 3.
He's got nothing to say. We're not going to talk to Stevie anymore. Okay, let's see what we got, Miss Kaitlyn.
All right, so once you mix the 3 ingredients together, boys, can you hand me our mystery ingredients? Thank you.
Oh, there we go. It's all happening behind the sheet. I'm watching it go down.
Mix it together, my big cauldron, and we have...
What are we going to show up with here? There it is.
We have magnetic slime. Did you want to play with some of it?
Yeah, I do want to play with it. I'm
right.
kind of how I am.
So this is what it feels like.
So you just made this with Elmer's glue, and what was the other?
The other ingredients are water and liquid starch. Look at it there. It's having a mind of its own.
So the stronger the magnets, would it pull more? And I mean, if you had a really strong magnet, would it even... Look at that. Nice work.
Yeah, these are pretty strong magnets, but even stronger, it could lift this whole thing up. I mean, if you had like an industrial-sized, the ones that lift cars in the dump, yeah, they'd probably lift it right up. But these ones are relatively strong, and it'll kind of start to form and become whatever you want it to be. And you can feel it sinking right in between your fingers, right?
It's kind of just grabbing my hand.
Yeah, it's good stuff, and it's a lot of fun. You can take it home. This will be one of the activities that you can actually take home with you at Friday at the Museum. We'll give you a little baggie, and it'll last as long as you keep it out of air exposure. So in that bag, it'll last a lot longer than this one has, where it's leaving little residue behind on your hand. But if you keep it in the plastic bag, it'll last for quite a while, and you can get some magnets.
So Mom and Dad, make sure you keep this in the plastic bag, or make sure they play with it on a plate, or paper plate, or the counter. You don't want to have it near the carpet, because I can see it's going to kind of ooze through the fibers.
Yes, this is not carpet friendly, but it is kid friendly, and it'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
All right, so Friday at the Museum, this is just one of the many things that you're going to be able to experiment with the kids. This is the magnetic slime. There's so much more coming up on the show. We've got a handful more interviews. I'm still looking for the Chupacabra, and we got Weather and Roads coming up after the break. We're live at Walking Mountain Science Center.